Hi, my name is Tanner Stratford, and this is the website that I created. It's called Local Adventures. So right here on the homepage, this is before anybody signs up or logs in. We have the title Adventures Out There, and it aims to do four different things. One is that you can search for the adventures that are in your city. So you can search for your city, and you can either find adventures there or you can add adventures there yourself. You can make a to-do list of all the adventures that you want to go on with the click of a button. You can actually mark off the adventures that you've completed, and you can like and leave comments for the different adventures that you go on. So let's go ahead and sign up. So first thing I'm going to do, I already have a profile, so I'm just going to use my school email for this one. Alright, so first I'm going to test the verification. You can see that works. You can only enter a password that's at least 5 characters and has no special characters. So let me go ahead and do that. And let's put in something wrong that's different. Passwords have to match. Okay, so let's do that. Awesome, and we're signed up. So let's go ahead and log in. And this actually does have email verification as well. And I'm not going to go through that right now just for sake of time, but that is functioning. Alright, so let's log in. Alright, sweet. And now you can see in this menu we have a lot more options here. So let's just go one by one. First, let's go ahead and search for adventures in our city. So let's search our city. And, we have a few different cities here. We can just go exploring here. We have Disneyland here in Anaheim. Let's go back. In Rexburg, we have a couple things. We have axe throwing, or we can go to Nature Park. Or we can go into Provo. There's Hope Campground that I went there with my wife. And then also in Palisades. So the idea of this is that if there are a bunch of users and they go and add their own adventures, that it'll actually create the city for them to be able to search right here. And if it gets big enough, you can actually just search it right here as well. So go and put in Rexburg, Idaho. And we search that and it goes right to the Rexburg page. All right, so now let's say we want to add our own adventure. And let's say that we're in Rexburg and we want to go to like the Teton Drive-In. Alright, and let's go ahead and look up a Teton Drive-In image. And we go to images. Let's go ahead and use this one right here. Yeah, this one should be fine. Copy image link. Go back to our project. Put in the image URL. City is Rexburg, Idaho. The price, it's probably like $15 for a ticket or something. I might be way off. I can't remember the last time I went there. Description, this is super fun. I always like staying for the second movie. Alright, so you add the adventure. Oh, that's not going to work because this has to be a valid URL and this is just a data image. So let's go ahead and find a different one. Now Facebook doesn't work sometimes. Alright, there we go. And then you can also go and edit something if you want. Let's say we want to like add a little dash here. That'll work. Update adventure. And let's say we want to go to the details. Then this all shows up in a nice format right here. And the cool thing about this that I really like is you can like it and you can actually leave comments as well. And I'll do that on some other posts later. And then it'll have the user, you can actually go and click on their profile and it'll go to my profile that I just created. And since I don't have any information, nothing is showing up yet except that. So let's go ahead and update my profile. Image URL. Let's just use the same one that I used for the other one. Just Google my name. It's this one right here. Copy image link. Go back. Image URL. City. I'm in Rexburg right now. Bio. I like to program. Update profile. Alright, so now I have a little profile right here. Tanner Stratford from Rexburg. I love to program. It's got my picture right here. And then something pretty cool about this. Let's go ahead and find other profiles here. So in Rexburg. Let's go to the axe throwing. Details of that. Alright, so we got the profile for axe throwing right here. And why don't I go ahead and just check it out. I went here with my husband. Okay, this is made by Sophia, so that's my wife. So I can go ahead and click on this. It goes to her profile. And she's made a few adventures. She completed one adventure that was made by my brother. And when I say my brother, I made all these profiles, but they're fine with it. Alright, so let's go ahead and go back. And let's say I want to add this to my to-do list. Alright, so now I go to my to-do list. That's what I have here. And then it'll actually show up in my profile as well that it's in my to-do list. And let's say that I went, so I'm going to go ahead and complete the adventure. Mark as complete. And that'll show up in my completed adventures. And let's say I want to like it and leave a review as well. So 3 people have liked this already. I'll go ahead and like this. Now 4 people have liked it. And I left a comment from my other profile that shows up right here. This one I said, I'm made of wax. Larry, what are you made of? It's a great movie. Let's go back. And I'm going to put a comment. This was super awesome. We had a great time. And there's this screen recorder thing right here. Let me hide that. Alright, we'll add review. And then it'll show up here. This is super awesome. We had a great time. So we have the like functionality, we have the comments functionality. And let's see if there's anything else I was going to show. So we can add to our to-do list, mark up the adventures, like and leave comments. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So I think it's a pretty cool app. I originally thought of the idea because I couldn't think of pretty much anything to do in Rexburg. And I feel like if a bunch of people just came on here and put in their own adventures that they had, not even necessarily like going to a place that costs money or anything, just like my friend, for example, he used to go and he would break up in these little, what do you call them? The things for Halloween, the glow sticks. Yeah, he would break open glow sticks, put them on golf balls, and then he would just shoot it over the lake, like the frozen lake. And I just thought that was super funny. So I think that would be something pretty cool that he could put on here in the Rexburg page. Alright, and that's pretty much it. And yeah, this is the website that I made.